Alrighty, welcome to our second men's Supa-Liga match of the weekend. Here we have the West Coast Cobras in green versus the Condors in the navy blue. Team lineups, we have West Coast Cobras, number 9, Luke Ross, who is starting as a fly keeper from the very first whistle. Number 4, Jake Pizzuto. Number 11, Omar Deshragian. Number 95, Halil Russo. Number 8, James Oldroyd. Number 12, Gregor Zirkus. Number 28, Michael Dudek. Number 29, Jake Fritchley. Number 21, Liam Cummins. And for the Condors, we have number 11, Yumi Atwez. Number 16, Diego Gonzalez. Number 14, Claudio Campesano. Number 9, Oslin Escobar. Number 8, Pablo Vargas. Number 10, Marcelo Orellana. Number 7, Lucas da Silva Correa. Number 6, Juan Sanchez. And number 5, Rodrigo Silva. And Condors have a corner kick now, and they'll want to take advantage of this with Luke Ross in goals, who's not the West Coast Cobras' usual goalkeeper. And shot there from Condors number 8, sent over the bar. That was Pablo Vargas. Ross makes his way up the court for a fifth man play. Pizzuto plays Cummins. Pizzuto again across the court, and he finds the diagonal ball to Russo, and shot taken here. Ross gets a hand to it. Good vision by the Condors goalkeeper, the number 6, Juan Sanchez. Gonzalez. Da Silva Correa holding that ball up well against Russo, who kicks the ball out for a Condors side ball. Da Silva Correa again sends the ball all the way back to goalkeeper Sanchez. That ball safely out of play, shielded by, dummied by Luke Ross. Ross looks a little hesitant. Nope, he is going to make his way up the court again. Cummins plays Ross, has Russo down the line. Cummins again, and they're being pressed to one side. Deshragian's ready for that diagonal ball. Ross, Cummins, Pizzuto. Cummins again. They're doing well at pushing back the Condors side. Shot from Ross. That was blocked, I think, by Da Silva Correa. Ross. Back to Cummins. Pizzuto. Across the court to Ross. Cummins, Pizzuto. Poor touch there. Luckily, retained possession. Ross, Pizzuto. West Coast Cobras being very patient in these plays. Pizzuto. Ball finds Halil Russo in the middle, and Halil Russo at the back post as well. And West Coast Cobras unlucky not to put that one in the back of the net. Cobras being instructed to press. A bit of a torn tactic here. A few players wanted to sit. Luke Ross from goal screaming he wanted to press. Oh, Pizzuto can't keep that ball in play. Campesano. His ball intercepted by Deshragian, and it's a side ball really deep in the Condors attacking half. Good chance here for Condors again against the non-goalkeeper Luke Ross. And that shot sent wide. Ross being pressed there, did well to keep possession. Cummins to Aldred. Has Pizzuto at the back post. That'll be a corner ball. Deflection off Campesano. Cummins to Ross. Ross takes his shot and it's blocked by Silva. Pizzuto all the way back to Cummins again. Russo, Aldridge. Oh, and that's a great ball into the center of the court. Pizzuto blocking the shot. The West Coast Cobras definitely taking a gamble playing fifth man from the kickoff. That's a great ball to Pizzuto. He has Aldred at the back post. Silva takes a touch, headers it out. West Coast Cobras are going to have to press here so that they can't get a shot off at an open goal. Halil did well. Russo, sorry. Pizzuto, Aldred gets the ball in the middle of the court. He wants a free kick for that one, but he's not going to get it. And Russo at the back post, finally hitting the back of the net. And the rolling foul also being given to the West Coast Cobras. James Aldred. Just a warning, my instant replay wasn't working for the last match, but does seem to be okay here. You see Halil Russo at the back post. Definitely West Coast Cobras playing fifth man this early in the match. Probably frustrating for the Condors players. Usually when the other team plays fifth man, you don't have a lot of possession. You just have to sit back and be patient with your defense. To do that right from the kickoff, it's got to be a bit irritating for the Condors side. Ross making his way up. Cummins to Ross. Down the line for Aldred. It's a long ball. Aldred can't keep it in play. Quick throw by the goalkeeper, Sanchez. Silva against Cummins. Ross comes out in the middle of his D to dive on that one. Aldred has a 1v1 if he can go forwards. Aldred's going to take a shot here and he sends that one wide. Cobras pressing, and it pays off. Eshragian, no, he can't keep that ball in play. Pizzuto pressing up on Gonzalez. Cummins did well to get in front. Finds Pizzuto. Back to Ross. Has Eshragian. Pizzuto. Cummins. Flicks through and it's cut out by Silva, and now there's a 3v2. Pizzuto's done well to get himself back. Eshragian's done well to get himself back. West Coast Cobras playing very well so far in this first half, despite missing a goalkeeper. Pizzuto can't keep that ball in play. Kick-in will be taken by Orellana. Nope, sorry, Gonzalez. Plays Orellana. Looking for Silva out wide, but he's pressed by Eshragian. Orellana's out of options. And he plays that ball into Pizzuto and out of play. Again off Pizzuto for a Condors side kick-in. Gonzalez. Back to Orellana. Looks to go past Pizzuto. Pizzuto gets a touch, and that's a poor decision by Cummins there. Silva. Flick over the top. Ball touched out of play. Deemed off of Eshragian. Shot from Orellana. Follow-up shot from Gonzalez, and they want a free kick here. Referees not hearing a word of it. Pizzuto, Cummins. Pizzuto. Aldred, sorry. Eshragian has Pizzuto in the middle. Whoa, just played that ball in behind the run of Eshragian. Pizzuto pressing up on Gonzalez, and he's forced him to play the ball out of play. Shragian back to Cummins. Luke Ross has made his way up the court. Oldroyd. Cummins. Oldroyd down the line to Ross. Looks to cut inside. Touch there from Silva. Pizzuto on the kick. Finds Cummins at the back. Oh, and he's looking for the Eshragian at the back post. Sent that one a little bit too high. Quick release from Sanchez, finding Silva. Atuez looking forwards. Side ball taken by Atuez, has Orellana. Plays him. Orellana on the left. Hits Escobar. Orellana again. Atuez making a great driving run forwards. West Coast Cobras doing well to push back the attack of the Condors players. Free kick given away there. Taken quickly by the West Coast Cobras. Russo. Oldroyd. Russo again, looking forwards. Ross. Slightly loose pass there. Ross did well. Ross again. Oldroyd. Pizzuto. Finds Eshragian. Ross. Pizzuto, the West Coast Cobras moving the ball extremely well in these fifth man plays. Oh, and just as I say that, Eshragian gives it away, and shot from Orellana goes out for a side ball. The West Coast Cobras were doing really well there to keep possession. Oldroyd. Russo. Gets the ball into the middle, and that's off Eshragian for a corner ball, for a goalkeeper throw, sorry. Pizzuto. Great tracking back by De Silva Correa. That is second goal through Halil Russo. Condors FC players not happy about a call that wasn't made. I didn't quite see it. I was looking down at the team sheet, but I'm sure everyone can have a quick rewind and see what it was the Condors were unhappy about. Oh, there you go. Caught it on the instant replay. Potential foul there from Halil Russo, who will eventually goes on to score the goal. And another free kick awarded to West Coast Cobras here. Ross makes it its way up the court. Russo gets the ball in the middle. Ross is going to have to get up quickly. Lil Russo with a great sliding block on the shot from Escobar. Sorry, I think that's Orellana. Yes, Orellana has Atuez on the right. Plays De Silva Correa. Atuez, great little 1-2, and that'll be a goalkeeper throw. Restarting play from Luke Ross. Goes long for the run of Russo. Cut out by Orellana, my apologies. And clearance there from Russo. Just seen the West Coast Cobras goalkeeper Michael Dudek arrive. Ross will be keen to get out of goals. Get himself back on the court as court player where he belongs. I dare say West Coast Cobras will stop playing their fifth man plays now, but potentially keep up the pressure that they've had on the Condors side, and just like that, 2 passes and Pizzuto's hit the back of the net. Just as we watch this instant replay, timeout's been called by the Condors FC side. Ball starts from Dudek. Great little back roll by Oldroyd, and Pizzuto just precisely hitting the ball into the back of the net there. Whoops, my apologies, wrong button. Condors FC are going to have to change something. They're 3-0 down before the end of the first half. Potentially they're going to have to start playing fifth man at some point in this second half if they want to gain any points from this match. Jake Fritchley and Gregor Zirkus stepping on for their first minutes for the West Coast Cobra side. Fritchley and Russo pressing there, and Orellana got the ball through. He got the shot off, won himself a corner ball. Shot there from Vargas. Dudek. High over the top, and I didn't quite see what happened there, but card is being pulled out of referee's pocket for Orellana. Sitting on 1 yellow card, and the West Coast Cobras have a free kick in a pretty dangerous area. Russo over the ball. Fakes the shot, sends the Zirkus, little flick into the middle. It's headed out by Orellana. Russo's battling against the number 9, Escobar. Makes his way down the line, and Zirkus gets a foot in. 1v1 against Orellana. It's out for a West Coast Cobra side kick-in. Zirkus was looking for Fritchley in the middle of the court there, and it was well read by Sanchez. Cummins gets the ball forwards, and it's not quite to Fritchley's feet. Falls to a Condors possession. The Condors again not happy about that, and that is an extremely late slide tackle. Another yellow card shown to the Condors FC side, and a yellow card shown to Fritchley for the retaliation on the tackle.
That was both feet up, Jonathan. I don't know what you're watching, but
Ross over the ball. And his ball intercepted by Da Silva Correa. Gonzalez, Campusano. Oh, and that shot just deflecting off the bar. Good chance there from the Condors. Taken by Pablo Vargas. There's a 3v2 here if Esragian can keep the ball in play, and he can't.
Get both sides of a player. Take on your right, number 7.
We're just about to enter the last 2 minutes of stop clock for this first half. That ball falls to the hands of Dudek. Plays Ross quickly. Ross being pressed by Gonzalez. Finds Esragian being pressed by Da Silva Correa. Ross again. Gonzalez is there. Gonzalez gets the touch. Fritchley will clean up. Falls to the feet of Sanchez. Gonzalez looking to give the ball back to I believe that was Vargas. Nope, sorry. Campusano. Ross plays over for Fritchley. Back to Ross. Eshragian. Deflection there from Campusano. Ball forward by Vargas, intercepted. Campusano takes a little flick forwards. Finds Gonzalez. Back to Vargas. In the middle for De Silva Correa, and he's dispossessed by Eshragian. And there's a 2v1. Ross, Eshragian. That's a big ball by Ross. The idea was clearly to just flick the ball over the keeper there and find Eshragian at the back post. A little bit too much weight behind it from Luke Ross. Sanchez, big ball forwards into the hands of Dudek. Eshragian, he's being pressed by Gonzalez and Vargas. Ross looking for Fritchley, that's out for a goalkeeper throw. Sanchez, his ball intercepted by Ross. Ozerkis finds Fritchley, Ozerkis again. Looking to play a ball across. De Silva Correa comes away with it. Plays a great ball to Gonzalez. De Silva Correa again. Great chance here for Condors, and that is an excellent play by the Condors side. Foul given away by Jake Fritchley. That's a great area to have a free kick in. Condors calling for a penalty kick. I think it was just outside the D, as far as I could see. Gonzalez over the ball. Oh, and he played that ball a little bit too far out in front of De Silva Correa. Dudek will restart play. He's going to go long for Fritchley. Fritchley did well to get himself in front of Campusano, and his ball's been intercepted by Vargas. De Silva Correa, his ball intercepted by Fritchley. Plays back to Eshragian. Little bit of panic there from the West Coast Cobra side, playing that ball out of play. And Fritchley will see that one out of play from Gonzalez. Ozerkis making his way up the court. Eshragian finds Ozerkis, he brings it down well. Fritchley in the middle, gets his shot off, great save by Sanchez. Ross with the last second shot. And that is the halftime whistle. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with some first half stats for you. And just on the screen now, the first half stats. As you can see, Cobras are ahead in attempted passes, completed passes, Possession percentage. Total shots, though, go the way of the Condors. 12 shots over the West Coast Cobras 9. And shots on target fairly even. Cobras, 6 shots on target over the Condors 5. But, of course, only stat that matters is 3 goals to the West Coast Cobras and no goals to the Condors so far in the first half. Like I said, towards the end of that first half, the Condors are going to have to change something tactically if they want to get themselves into this game. West Coast Cobras have been looking quite strong so far. They're putting a lot of high pressure on the Condors and not allowing them any chances to play the ball out. And the foul's going the way of the Condors. Taken by Silva. Taken by Artuez. Pizzuto. Oldroyd. Ball across the face. Pizzuto at the back post. And that's the second time Condors have been caught out with a player at the back post like that. Some great play between Oldroyd and Pizzuto there. Condors defenders just losing track of their player on their back shoulder a little bit. Need to turn their body around so that they can keep an eye on the ball and their player and not let them sneak in behind like that. Russo to Pizzuto, all the way across the court to Cummins. Gets past Gonzalez and the free kick will be given. Cummins over the ball. Oldroyd, ball across the face. I think it hit the head of Pizzuto, but he couldn't send it goal bound. Goal bound. Sanchez. Artuez, pressed by Oldroyd, gets around him. Nice little ball to Vargas. Down the line to Artuez again. Vargas in front of goal. Touch from Pizzuto and bit of confusion between Russo and Pizzuto there. Gave Orellana the chance to get his body in the way. And the free kick's been given. Artuez looks to have copped a hand to the face. Yellow card's been shown for James Oldroyd. Free kick taken by Campesano. Varga again. In the middle for Orellana. Great little 1-2. Orellana doesn't have many passing options though, and he's lost his footing. Cummins. Russo. Cummins again. Russo. Oh, and he's played that ball too far out in front of Pizzuto. Side kick taken by Campesano. Looking for Artuez, and ball's been given the other way. I think ball might have rolled off the line a little bit there. That's a dangerous area for the West Coast Cobras to have a side ball in. Shot from Russo, blocked by Artuez, and Orellana sends that one out of play. Russo on the side kick. Pizzuto touches to Russo, down the line to Oldroyd. Peruso with the shot, wins himself a corner. And that is, I believe, the second yellow card shown to James Oldroyd. Potentially a harsh decision there by referee Ton Claver. And the West Coast Cobras are going to play 3 players down for the next 2 minutes or until somebody calls. Bit of confusion here. It's a corner ball and Sanchez thought it was his ball. The corner kick will be taken by Ross. Plays Pizzuto. Pizzuto with the shot, and that's another corner ball. Ross goes all the way back to Dudek. Pizzuto flicks forward, and the Cobras are going to have to stay back and defend now. They've only got 3 against 4. Ross blocks the shot well. Sanchez will collect. Goes down the line, and that's intercepted by Ross, and it's a good effort by Luke Ross. Campusano bringing the ball forwards. Gets his shot off, and he sends that one wide. Dudek finds Pizzuto. Sanchez comes out to sweep. Pizzuto sends that one over the bar. Sanchez. Campusano. Varga. Campusano again. Gets the ball past Ross. To Orellana. And that one's kicked. Cleared out of the Cobras defensive D by Pizzuto. They're back under pressure again. Orellana with the shot. The shot there from Campusano, and the Condors are running out of time to take advantage of the 4-man overload. De Silva, Correa looks to go around Ross there. Ross came away with the ball, and that's a free kick given away to the Cobra side. And just as that happened, Condors were about to start playing 5th man to go for 5 against 3. Ashragian waiting at the sub-zone, ready to step on the court. Can't be too long now of the 2 minutes. And he's back on the court, and the West Coast Cobras back to their full-strength squad. Ashragian finds Cummins. Escobar. Pressed by Pizzuto. He gets around him. Can't get past Ross, though. Oh, yes, he can. Cummins sends that one into him and out of play. Into Escobar, sorry, and out of play. Cummins on the side ball. That one's out of play as well. Campusano will take the Condor side kick in. Tried to play down the line. It was blocked by Pizzuto. Varga. Escobar played a great ball across the court, and Varga wants a free kick for that one. And goalkeeper already had his hands down for the ball. I'm not sure that he would get the free kick for that one. Ross with a shot, and that one's hit the post. Varga can go forward. Silva Correa brings the ball in the middle, and that's a poor pass. Ashragian to Ross. Pizzuto. Ashragian. Touched out of play by Varga. The Condors FC side seem to have picked up the energy, and they're pressing the West Coast Cobras quite well now and putting them, winning the ball in dangerous positions. Gonzalez, kept by Ashragian. That one rolls out of play. Gonzalez. Sanchez. Gonzalez again. Can't use Sanchez. Great pass forward to Varga, and then he gave the next ball away to Pizzuto. West Coast Cobras trying to calm down play, and just as they do that, Ashragian sends the ball into Gonzalez. Silva Correa gets that ball across the face, but there's no one running towards the back post. Dudek to Ross. Cummins. Uzerkis. Cummins. Ashragian's making a run forwards. Uzerkis. Cummins. Uzerkis. He's got the ball stuck under his feet, and Gonzalez now. Varga. Silva. Varga gets the shot off. Saved by Dudek. Varga still has possession. Ball still in play. Silva gets his shot off, and that's a great save from Matt Dudek. Ross. Ashragian down the line, and Silva sends that one out. Uzerkis to Ross. Uzerkis. Varga. Back to Gonzalez. Escobar looks to take on Russo, and Russo can't keep that ball in play. Escobar finds Gonzalez. Forwards to Varga. Back roll for Escobar again. Down the line for Silva, and he plays that one into Ross. It's a side ball for the Condors. Escobar on the kick. Silva with the shot, blocked again by Ross. Gonzalez sends that ball straight into the feet of Russo. Luckily intercepts the pass from Uzerkis. Was looking for the run of Ross there. Russo to Ashragian. Back to Russo. Ball in the middle, and Uzerkis let his defender get in front of him, and that is almost the first goal for the Condors side. Silva just sending it left of the post there. Didn't miss by much. Ross looking forwards. He wants to flick the ball long. He finds Russo. Russo with a little flick across the face, and no follow-up runners on the end of that one. Ross finds Russo again. Silva does well. He's being pressed by Ashragian from behind, and Ashragian gives away the free kick. Silva on the kick. Flicks forward. Artuez, I think, touched that one out of play. Slight miscommunication between Escobar and Artuez. Oops, no, apologies. Seems it is a corner ball. Artuez on the corner. Silva sends that one high. And now it will be a goalkeeper throw from Michael Dudek. Russo can't get the ball through Silva, but still wins himself a side kick in. Dudek. Oh, great dummy by Ashragian, and Uzerkis should have just held that ball up for a little bit longer. That'll be a side ball for the Cobras. Sanchez sent that one into the netting on the roof. Ross on the ball. Uzerkis with the shot, and that one has a lot of power behind it, but it's not on target. Sanchez looking long. Finds Silva, and he sends that straight into the path of Halil Russo. Frischli, Russo, and Russo sends that into the side netting. Great chance there for the West Coast Cobras to extend their lead. Just about to enter the last 5 minutes of this match. Condors not happy about some of the missed calls they believe the refs are not giving to them. Artuez, Gonzalez. Artuez runs out of real estate. Quick release from Dudek, finds Ross, sends it to the top of the D, and Russo, his shot saved by Sanchez. Great effort by goalkeeper. Juan Sanchez getting on the end of that shot from Halil Russo. Dudek, Ross, Zerkis down the line, and that's another great shot and another great save by Sanchez. Just narrowly getting his fingers to that ball. Corner ball taken by Zerkis. Russo plays Ross. Ross will shoot, and if it's Zerkis, it just made his way into that back post. Could have been an easy tap in for him. Artuez dispossessed by Russo. Finds Fritchley, and Fritchley hits the post. Sanchez does very well there to dive on that ball. Gonzalez, Silva. Gonzalez. Artuez takes a bit of a loose touch there, maintains possession though. Zerkis. Wins himself the free kick. Free kick taken by Cummins. Ross. Finds Fritchley. Pizzuto. Ball intercepted by Silva. Dudek. Ross. Nice little turn and a nutmeg. Luke Ross going down hard on that one. Just and red card being shown to Luke Ross. Potentially for, I'm not quite sure what that's for. West Coast Cobras calling for a timeout. The Cobras not given the free kick. It's going the way of the Condors, and we're going to take a quick break here. And the Condors have the free kick, and the West Coast Cobras find themselves a man down once again in this match. Condors couldn't capitalise on the extra man last time. They were just about to go fifth when the fourth court player was allowed to step back on the court after 2 minutes, and this time they are trying to take advantage of it with the fifth man through Diego Gonzalez, and he sends that shot high over the bar. Dudek releases quickly to Ashragian. Ashragian wins possession back. That's a late tackle. Right, and we are just about to resume play. And at the break there, a red card was shown to Pablo Vargas, who's now off the court, and now it is 3v3. I think this is the first time I've ever seen this happen in a futsal Supa-Liga match. It's not to say it's never happened. And for some reason, oh no, sorry, that's the fifth man goalkeeper, Diego Gonzalez, making his way forwards. And Fritchley can't get on the end of that ball. Campusano. Orellana to Gonzalez.
Pablo, hey, Pablo, get out, Pablo.
Game has to be stopped so that the red carded player can leave the venue. Play will resume through a drop ball to the feet of Gonzalez, who had possession. Gonzalez. Orellana. Campusano. Orellana. Finds Gonzalez. Has Silva making a run forwards, and that's balls out of play. And there's just over a minute left. The West Coast Cobras perhaps feeling comfortable here with their 4-0 lead. Campusano. Gonzalez. Orellana, he's going to shoot, and that one's wide. Dudek. Pizzuto. Cummins. Ball falls to the feet of Pizzuto. Eshragian. Cummins. Pizzuto's made a great run forwards. Can't get the 1-2 with Cummins, and Orellana looking forwards. Gonzalez. Down the line to Campusano. Orellana. Silva, and only 10 seconds remaining now. Will Russo will shoot here, and that, oh, I was almost going to say that'll be the last game of the match, but Will Russo hitting the post there, leaving the score 4-0 to the West Coast Cobras. We'll bring up some of the full-time stats for you. As you can see on the screen, Cobras still maintained higher number of passes, 315 to 274. Passes attempted, that is. Passes completed, 227 over the Condors, 194. Possession, Cobras had 52.9% over the Condors, 47.1, and total shots pretty close between the two sides. So we saw at the end of the first half, the Condors were ahead, but the Cobras just edged them out with 23 shots over the Condors, 21, and shots on target goes the way of Cobras. 11 shots on target over the Condors, 7. And of course, goals, West Coast Cobras 4 and the Condors FC 0. And that is our last live stream match for tonight, and we'll be back with more Futsal Superliga for you tomorrow.